This is the second session with Miss Luna. She has just a preface on her problem is that she stated that her vacuuming seems to be out of control, and her family has told her that it's creating some tensions within their household. This is our second session together, and today we hope to make a little forward progress. Uh, Ms. Luna, you stated in the first session that you have a tendency to vacuum twice a day, and that it's just creating some tension in your household, and that was pretty much all we went into it. So just a couple of roundabout questions of what type of tension is being created in your home.
Well, people make kind of gestures, remarks that kind of seem a little bit sarcastic or condescending. So, and that makes me on edge to even want to vacuum.
Okay.
So, I still need to vacuum.
Clean house is good to have. Has your family ever said thank you for keeping such a clean house?
Yeah.
They don't show any gratitude.
No, and I think that's why I tend to get a little more. I take these comments a little bit more to heart because there's no gratefulness with that. So.
Okay. Well, what type of measures have you taken thus far to kind of find a happy medium to satisfy your need to have such a clean home? And
I try not to vacuum as much as I do. And when I don't, they vacuum twice a day, maybe more. I use my push broom. But even using my push broom, I end up having to vacuum the push broom. So,
okay. So even the broom gets cleaned.
yes.
That's awesome. But there's many people that would appreciate that. So let me ask you this. We didn't get into this in the first session, but what is your end result that you hope to get from this therapy? You're seeking professional help. What does the end look like when you know you're completed?
Not vacuum as much or have it to where it's kind of a necessity that I need to vacuum every day.
That you would like to minimize it to once a day?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's
maybe less.
Maybe even less.
So, because I know it's like 2, maybe 3 times a day.
Okay. So we can say on average 14 times a week?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe once every 2 days would be nice.
Maybe, what about, we'll get back to that. Okay. We'll make some goals, and we'll shoot for making one goal. We'll do things in small chapters, things that are attainable, so that it builds confidence and ultimately you see progress. Okay. So I have to ask this question. The problem that brought you here. Okay. You take that, you go about the rest of your day, you go back to the house, you cook your dinner, you take care of your kids, and you continue on with watch TV or your kind of wind down process.
I'm going to start cleaning up and start vacuuming.
Okay, this is where you start cleaning. Alright? So you go through that spiel and you lay down, you get ready to call it a night, and you go to sleep. When you wake up the next morning, a miracle has happened. And the problem that brought you here no longer exists. You can't explain it, you just wake up and it's completely gone, like it never existed. What does that look like?
Oh, you like great.
Well, describe it to me. What does that seem look like?
Like a weight lifted off my shoulder. Or having not that extra thought in my head. I should go with the thought right there. So if that would happen, I wouldn't have that thought still lingering there constantly that, it's dirty.
So that's your miracle. That the thought inside your head is a
voice. It's thought.
Okay? If that thought is completely gone now, does that automatically take that completely away to where now your house is dirty? You're living in a pigsty?
No, I just think I wouldn't throw a lot of focus or emphasis on it to where I have to do it all the time. or say my family did it for me. I think my family has tried, but because my standard of acting is completely different than theirs, I don't give them the complete gratitude that they did it the best they can. And so if that thought went away, then they could do it, and I don't have to like go behind them.
That's a very real kind of tangible goal that you can set for yourself. A lot of times we can't. I know, speaking from experiences, I have a lot of those same tendencies inside my head where, some people say, "Oh, I heard a little voice," and I wouldn't say that you actually hear an audible voice. It's just like you said, that weight bearing down, and that's a very real thing to have to deal with every day. In our first session, you did say that you were a follower of Jesus Christ, so you have a somewhat spiritual depth to your life. I can't reiterate to you enough the importance of prayer and the fact that, because we serve the same God, and I can talk to you in this manner that when you get things, the Bible tells us to take your burdens, cast them up to the cross, and Christ takes them from us. And in fact, that's what his work on the cross is about. So, with that being said, whether it be, me, I like to fish a lot. And in fact, my wife is very lenient and allows me to fish a lot. But sometimes when I have friends that are leaving, the wives are calling them where the fish may be. And so, for me, I don't have that burden. And in fact, that's a little bit of a running joke with you. So you might maybe you should pray and like to fish more. And so, how would you do that? So, it's always worked for me in the past, whether it be occupation and or just doing problems. I get it to use, and he takes it for me. So we don't drag it out too long. We've talked about some of the measures you've taken in the past. Some of them have worked, some of them haven't. So I would advise you that if it's not working, stop doing it. If it is working, do more of it. So to shoot for an attainable goal, we'll meet again next week, and so that's 14 sessions of vacuuming that you normally do. This week, the first thing I want you to do when you go home is to take your vacuum in plain sight. Okay, take your vacuum from being in plain sight and move it to a different bedroom or a different closet. Now I want you to stress to yourself the importance of vacuuming once a day instead of twice a day. Okay, so we're going to cut that in half from the get-go. That's your goal between now and next week. 7 times. Now you can't use all 7 up in one day, because then you have to be cold turkey the other 6 days. Once a day. Now, homework assignment that I want you to do, because in a lot of ways this disorder, or people claim to have it, it's been diagnosed all the time. It's nothing more than just a habit. We're all creatures of habit. So you're going to have that reach to go get it again at some point in time. You have dogs in the house. Okay, so I'm assuming you're a hair fanatic. The hair of the shed, maybe don't want it. With this, you're going to have that tendency to go back and get it. When you do that, because I know you're a follower of Christ, I want you to download an app on your phone with the daily devotion. When you feel that urge, stop what you're doing. Go open that daily devotional, grab you a pen and a pad, read it, and write down your thoughts and how that tendency to go reach and get that vacuum pertains to that scripture. Does that make sense? Okay. From today, you tell me what your goal is that you would like out of this therapy. If we take your vacuum sessions from 14 a week, cut it in half to 7, what type of time scale do you see? How long do you see this last? 4 weeks? 6 weeks? A year? 2 years?
I really don't know. I guess I'd like to proceed how I do until the next session. I think the next session I'll be able to give you more of a time.
Okay.
Trying to see how I deal with this from today to our next session. So.
Okay, well, something I want to leave you with, and we're going to get ready to wrap up our session. This is the solution focused therapy. We are not focusing on your problem. You gave me just a little bit of information so we know the problem. And we're not going to focus on that. We're going to simply focus on reaching goals and ridding yourself of this problem. So if we can cut that in half by next week, you need to start thinking about it. I want to be done seeing this guy in 5 weeks, in 6 weeks. just something for you to think about. It doesn't have to be decided tonight, but I want you to set that finish line, that goal line for yourself, and together we're going to work for it. Okay? Thank you very much for your time.